Hi everyone, this is Shalli Kumar again from OSCE Nurse Training Cambridge. I'm an experienced OSCE Nurse trainer for the NMC OSCE exam in UK and also the lead trainer for OSCE Nurse Training Cambridge. I'm back with another adult NMC OSCE video for you. So if you like my videos, please press the like button now and subscribe to my channel. And also you can go and check our Google advertisement page. If you type in OSCE Nurse Training Cambridge, you should be able to read all the reviews nurses have been leaving about our training. So that might make your life easier if you are looking for training and you want to decide where you want to go and have your training and what your needs are. Then go and have a look at those reviews. That might make it easier for you to make a decision. Right, okay, so today's video is all about planning station. So we are going to look at, you've been asking me for a long time because lots of you find it difficult to write nursing interventions for confusion and memory loss care plan for Alzheimer's. Okay, so I'm gonna go through those nursing interventions today. Okay, so I will tell you what are appropriate things you can write in a memory loss and confusion care plan for your Alzheimer's scenario. Right, so we're talking about planning station. Just to recap, it's a 14-minute station. You will be given a template as you can see on the screen now. So your template will tell you what is your scenario. It's the same scenario, it's the same patient you have met in assessment. So it's not anybody different. So if you get Alzheimer's scenario, then it's the same patient you have met in assessment station. So if you look at this template here, again, it doesn't belong to a real patient. It's just for completely, I made this scenario for the teaching purpose. So if you look at it here, so it's a planning template. As you can see, it's community planning sheet. Evelyn Maris is experiencing increased confusion and memory loss over last few months. Evelyn is struggling to care for herself and need increasing levels of help, and this memory loss and obviously confusion is caused by the progression of her Alzheimer's disease. Okay, so how do we actually, so what do we do here? So obviously if you look at the next screen, you will be asked to complete a cognitive impairment tool. So I have already done the video on 6 item cognitive impairment tool, so go ahead and watch that as well. I will add the link of the video to the description of this video below. So you will be asked in assessment station, not in planning, but in assessment station you would have already completed 6 item cognitive impairment test for this patient. Okay, and you would have already know the score is high and the patient is experiencing increased confusion and memory loss. So that will be one of your nursing need to choose to write your care plan. Okay, one of your most relevant nursing needs in this scenario. And then if you choose one as confusion and memory loss, you can choose another one maybe as, I don't know, it could be lots of different things. So just discuss with your patient, have they been remembering to eat, are they eating well, or are they at the risk of developing malnutrition, are they able to wash and dress themselves, to maintain good personal hygiene to prevent infection. So that could be your other nursing need, that patient is unable to care for themselves and wash and dress themselves. So that could be one. It could be that your patient is experiencing reduced mobility. It could be that your patient is at risk of developing malnutrition due to reduced oral intake. So it could be lots of different things, but one is definite, which is your patient is experiencing increased confusion and memory loss in this scenario, and that will become one of your most prominent nursing needs to write care plan. So we're not writing care plan here. I'm just talking you through what interventions you can add to the intervention section of the care plan. What are the specific ones for this scenario? Now you will write some journal points anyway about taking consent, documenting care, and giving medication. That's all okay, but what are the specific points to write in your nursing interventions for memory loss and confusion? So let's look at this screen. First thing you will say is that in your care plan, in your intervention, specific ones. I'm not talking about general ones. I already told you, you will talk about explaining the care plan to Evelyn, gaining consent. You will, or you may talk to Evelyn, or you may talk to the family. It depends on where scenario is based. If the scenario is based at home, her house, then is her and family. If it's based at care home, then her and care home staff, that you will explain care, gain consent, because obviously because she's got a bit of memory loss, so she may need help to understand things. Other thing is you will document all care given, and you will administer all medication as prescribed by the GP. That's all goes, but what are the specific points, okay, to write in this care plan? Here, the first I will talk about is that it may not be the first intervention to write in your care plan, but this is the first relevant nursing intervention, specific one for this care plan, which is complete 6-item cognitive impairment tool to assess for memory loss and confusion, which you have already completed, but you will still document in patient notes that you have obviously you completed it, or you will complete it if you haven't completed it yet. So complete 6-item cognitive impairment tool to assess for memory loss and confusion. Now refer Evelyn to her GP for review of Alzheimer medication, because she may need to change medication or increase doses, whatever GP think is appropriate. And further, and she also may need a further referral to a neurologist if needed. So that would be decision of the GP. Next one I would probably write is communicate with Evelyn using clear, slow speech. That is really, really important, that you, with your dementia patient who's having memory loss and confusion, that your speech stays very clear. Small sentences, simple words, and check for her understanding. That's really important, that you check with her, does she understand what you have just told her, and you may have to repeat yourself and remind her again. Next one could be recommend to GP that patient need assistance from a carer to carry out activities of daily living, because this patient is obviously, from the planning template and from assessment station that they're finding it very difficult to complete their activities of daily living, so they need extra assistance, especially if the patient is still based at home. Okay, if the patient is in care home, yes, you will ask the care home staff to give her additional help, but if this scenario I'm talking about, like this one, is based at her own house, then yeah, definitely recommend to GP that patient needs assistance from a carer to carry out activities of daily life safely, and this should be arranged. Next one could be encourage Evelyn to look at family pictures, albums to preserve memory. Also, you can advise Evelyn to stay in touch with family, regular touch, okay, with family, or the advise family to visit her regularly, to just keep stimulating her mind and preserve her memory. So these are the simple things you can do for a patient who's got dementia due to progression of Alzheimer. And also there is a lot of stuff, like I said, I've just put the thing down here that you can go to alzheimer.co.uk website, o.co.uk website, and you can find some more information how to help your patient with who's got dementia. So I just wanted to go through these main points. You can write in your nursing interventions, specific ones. I know you may add another points regarding taking consent, documenting care, giving medication. That's all okay. But what are the specific one for memory loss and confusion? And hopefully they will give you good guidance, and just adapt it. If your patient is in nursing home, then you will obviously request the staff in the care home to give her more help. But if the patient is still based at home, and then family is struggling, so you need to actually recommend to the GP to arrange a carer for this patient, to make sure they can safely do activities of daily living, and they can maintain a safe environment at home, and also your communication, and also the GP needs to review her medication, and GP may need to refer her onwards referral to the neurologist for more in-depth management. Okay, so those were the just general things you need to be careful about in your care plan for this patient. So I hope you like the video and make your life slightly easier that you now have the specific interventions for this patient to write in your care plan. If you like the video, please press the like button now and subscribe to my channel. I will soon be back with another video for you. And you can visit us on oscenurstraining.com or email us on oscenurstraining@outlook.com. And I will see you very soon. Bye for now.